In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 24th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Edmonton Oilers versus Columbus Blue Jackets. The Edmonton Oilers will be going for their 5th consecutive win when they face the Columbus Blue Jackets on Sunday afternoon. The Oilers are coming off a 6-3 win over Colorado. The Blue Jackets are coming off a 2-1 loss to Ottawa. Edmonton is 6-4-0 in its last 10 games against Columbus. The Edmonton Oilers are battling for a top 5 finish in the Western Conference, while Columbus has already been eliminated from playoff contention. Edmonton has won each of the line 5 games head-to-head with Columbus. The Oilers are hard to stop with the puck, as Edmonton has the second leading goal scorer in the NHL in Leon Draisaitl and the overall points leader in the NHL in Connor McDavid. Columbus is giving up far too many goals, as the Blue Jackets are allowing an average of 3.64 goals per game. Columbus has lost 4 straight in 12 of the last 15, while Edmonton has won 4 straight in 10 of the last 12. I get the reasoning to be made for a home underdog in certain spots, and the Oilers have already clinched a playoff spot. However, the Oilers are still trying to clinch home ice in the first round of the playoffs, and quite frankly, the Blue Jackets just aren't playing the style of hockey from a win-loss perspective that I feel like backing. So the Edmonton Oilers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Edmonton is scoring an average of 3.47 goals per game, and the Oilers give up their share of goals at the rate of 3.06 goals per game. Columbus is quite similar, as the Blue Jackets are allowing an average of 3.64 goals per game and score an average of 3.13 goals per game. The total has finished over in 5 of Edmonton's last 6 played against a team from the Eastern Conference, and in 35 of the last 54 games that Columbus has played on its home ice. The Oilers are averaging 2.94 goals per game on the road. They averaged 4.33 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Blue Jackets. With Columbus giving up 3.64 goals per game, the Oilers will go over their average in this game. The Blue Jackets are averaging 3.13 goals per game and 3.27 goals per game at home. They averaged 1.33 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Oilers. One thing the Blue Jackets have succeeded at this year is goal scoring. They currently rank 15th best, but they have consistently floated near the top 12 in the league. The Oilers are getting things together defensively, but they will still allow some goals against this team. On the other side of the equation, things are even simpler. Edmonton should light up the Blue Jackets offensively, as they have 2 of the best offensive talents in the world, and a supporting cast that can team up for some big games. With Edmonton giving up 3.06 goals per game, the Blue Jackets will score enough goals to push the score over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Philadelphia Flyers. We will have some Metropolitan Divisional action on Sunday afternoon, as we have the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia Flyers squaring off inside of Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Penguins are entering this game at 45-23-11 this season, while the Flyers are coming in at 24-43-11. There should be a bit of caution when playing this game. The Penguins just played in Detroit Saturday afternoon, while they handily defeated the Red Wings. A back-to-back for Pittsburgh is more of a concern than usual. Starting goaltender Tristan Jarry is injured, which left backup Casey DeSmith in net against Detroit. The only other goaltender on Pittsburgh's roster is Louis Domingue, who's played in 1 game this season. However, he did very well, saving 40 shots and allowing just 1 goal. The saving grace for this second start is the fact that the Flyers are a terrible goal-scoring team and have nothing to play for. They will certainly play hard against their cross-state rival, but they simply lack the talent to compete. They traded away former captain Claude Giroux, their top offseason acquisition, Cam Atkinson, is injured, and they don't have a single skater even nearing a point-per-game average. Philly averages just 2.6 goals per game, which is the 5th worst average in the league. Meanwhile, the Penguins got Evgeny Malkin back from suspension yesterday and immediately made an impact with 2 goals. He, Sidney Crosby, and the rest of the all-star talent on the Penguins should still be able to overcome having a third-string goaltender behind them. I get the case to be made for a home underdog in certain spots, but the problem is the Flyers are still god-awful and the Penguins are in need of wins to build up some confidence heading into the postseason and are trying to avoid falling into the wild card spots. I believe that this is another one of those spots where the Flyers just being so bad gets us paid here. So the Pittsburgh Penguins money line is our full game side pick. If there was ever a time for the Flyers to improve their goal scoring, it's tonight. They will be on home ice, facing a bitter rival and a third-string goaltender. Skaters Travis Konechny and Ivan Provorov have played well to try and lead Philly to some kind of competency. They even helped lead the Flyers to 6 goals in their last game on the road. They may not reach a team total that high tonight, but they should provide a goal or two to help the Penguins. Malkin, Crosby, Chris Letang, Jake Gensel, Brian Rust, the list goes on and on. With the rest of this total, it goes without saying that Pittsburgh has the skating talent to take care of the majority of this total. Looking at the defense from the previous 4 games, there should be a lot of goals scored as Pittsburgh is allowing 2.5 goals per game while Philadelphia is giving up 4.25 goals per game. The Penguins should be able to score as the Flyers are without goaltender Carter Hart here, so their defense is going to struggle here. Both teams can score short-handed goals this season as Pittsburgh scored 3 times while a man down while Philadelphia has scored 6 short-handed goalies. Plus the overhit in the last 5 games played in Philly between these teams. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Washington Capitals. The Toronto Maple Leafs face the Washington Capitals with both teams looking to cap off strong regular seasons. The Maple Leafs have a 51-21-7 record and have the second best record in the Atlantic Division, while the Capitals have a 44-23-11 record and have won 7 of their last 10 games. The Maple Leafs are looking to secure the second best record in the division in the final few games, while the Capitals look to improve from their wild card position in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Maple Leafs blew a 2-goal lead last night in Florida and suffered a tough loss against the Panthers, and now they head straight to the nation's capital to take on the Capitals. The Capitals have posted a 7-1-1 record over their past 9 games and have shown a sense of urgency down the stretch as they fight to avoid a wild card spot in the playoffs. With the Leafs seemingly locked in as the 2 seed in the Atlantic Division, look for the home team to come out on top against a tired Toronto team with not much to play for. The Capitals have played some of their best hockey in recent weeks as they look to jump into 3rd place in the Metropolitan Division and avoid a wild card spot. They have posted an impressive 58 expected goals percentage over their last 9 games and have only lost 1 of those games in regulation. Alexander Ovechkin continues to lead the way with 50 goals on the season and 8 goals in the month of April so far. The Capitals score the 9th most goals per game and should be able to capitalize on a fatigued Leafs defense and shaky goaltender in Eric Kallgren, who should get the start in net after Jack Campbell started last night against the Panthers. Although Toronto has gotten the better of Washington in their 2 previous matchups this season, the Capitals find themselves in a very favorable spot in this game as they not only come in with plenty of confidence and momentum, but they also get to play at home with the Leafs coming off a tough game last night. The Toronto Maple Leafs are the better team here, but they're on the end of a back-to-back and heading to Washington, where they've had issues in the past. The Washington Capitals are also playing some of their best hockey of the season right now, with wins in 7 of their last 9 tries. Give me the home team that's rested. The Washington Capitals money line is our full game side pick. The Maple Leafs, who average 3.83 goals per game, should pile on the goals with Austin Matthews, William Nylander, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone. The Capitals, who average 3.37 goals per game, should run up the score on a Maple Leafs defense that allows 3.13 goals per game with Alexander Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, Connor Sheary, and the rest of the forward unit creating open shots with quick puck movement in the offensive zone and finding the back of the net with quick shots near the goal, while defenseman John Carlson and Martin Fehervary pick apart the Maple Leafs defense from the point. Toronto scores the 2nd most goals per game and boasts the best power play percentage. so they should be able to find the back of the net through their elite goal scorers, even following a low-scoring output last night against Florida. The Capitals come into this game extremely confident given their recent stretch of hockey, and given Toronto's ongoing issues with defense and goaltending. The Capitals have a great opportunity to light up the scoreboard. The possibility of fatigue for the Leafs also helps the Capitals in this scenario. So look for Ovechkin and this talented group of forwards to generate plenty of high-danger scoring chances in this game and push the game total. Both teams have been led by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. This will be a high-scoring game controlled by both offenses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.